What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Roger Report. We're diving headfirst into the electrifying world of women's basketball, and first up, we're talking about the one and only Caitlin Clark. Her season-ending injury is raising some serious questions, and a top NBA medical expert is weighing in on whether a costly gamble might be to blame. This is a deep dive you won't want to miss. But even with Caitlin Clark sidelined, the drama doesn't stop. We're heading over to the Indiana Fever, who, despite a season absolutely riddled with injuries, have just clinched a playoff spot. How did they pull it off? We've got the incredible details on their resilience and fight. And the buzz around women's basketball continues to grow with the Unrivaled league. Their president is addressing the possibility of Caitlin Clark joining their ranks, especially after her injury-plagued WNBA season. What's the latest on potential participation and the league's massive valuation? We're breaking it all down. Finally, we're shining a spotlight on the undisputed MVP frontrunner, A'ja Wilson. With Caitlin Clark out of the picture due to injury, Wilson is making it crystal clear that the MVP award is hers for the taking, and her recent performances prove it. Don't go anywhere. We've got all the angles covered. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on. Caitlin Clark's injury, a gamble gone wrong. Insights from an NBA medical expert. For years, Caitlin Clark was the picture of durability, a constant presence on the court through college and her rookie WNBA season. But this 2025 season has been a stark departure, with injuries limiting her to just 13 games and impacting her performance even when she played. Now, a prominent sports medicine doctor is pointing fingers not just at the game's physicality, but at a potential deeper issue: the relentless demands placed on young athletes from an early age. Dr. Jeremy Allen, speaking on Fox 32 Chicago, highlighted the grueling schedules faced by players in youth leagues like AAU, suggesting that the sheer volume of games played before reaching professional levels puts unprecedented mileage on their bodies. By the time they hit 18, 19, 20, 25 years old, they've put on so much more mileage than all of the athletes back in the 80s and 70s had done, he explained. Clark's own history, from a multi-sport high school athlete to playing 139 games for Iowa, exemplifies this intense, early career load. Dr. Allen questions the effectiveness of current load management strategies, arguing that the focus needs to shift much earlier, before athletes accrue years of accumulated strain. The WNBA's own compressed schedule, now featuring 44 games per team without an extended season due to league expansion, further reduces rest days, exacerbating the problem. With the league planning further expansion, the risk of losing star players to injury and impacting viewership and revenue is a growing concern for WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert. Fans are expressing concern over the league's demanding schedule and its toll on star players like Clark. The discussion is intensifying around how to balance player development with injury prevention, especially as the WNBA continues to grow. Will the WNBA adjust its schedule to protect its stars? Up next, we'll see how the Indiana Fever are battling for the playoffs against all odds. Fever's playoff push despite injury crisis, a triumph of resilience. The Indiana Fever have defied the odds, securing a playoff spot in the 2025 WNBA season despite a devastating injury list that includes their star rookie, Caitlin Clark. This marks their second consecutive postseason appearance, a testament to the team's unwavering spirit and depth. Natasha Howard led the charge with 17 points in a decisive 94-65 victory over the Washington Mystics, a game that clinched their playoff berth. Aaliyah Boston contributed a strong performance with 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists, while Ariel Powers added 15 points and Shea Petty chipped in 13. The Mystics, despite Sonia Citron's 17 points, which set a new single-season scoring record for the team, couldn't overcome the Fever's relentless offense. The game saw several lead changes early on, but a crucial three-pointer by Shea Petty late in the second quarter gave the Fever the lead for good. Their ability to capitalize on the Mystics' 21 turnovers, scoring 27 points off them, was a key factor in their dominant win. This victory underscores the Fever's ability to perform at a high level even with 5 players sidelined by season-ending injuries, proving that team chemistry and determination can overcome significant adversity. Fans are celebrating the Fever's remarkable resilience and playoff qualification, highlighting the team's grit and the leadership shown by players stepping up in crucial moments. The Mystics, meanwhile, are reflecting on their season and looking to build for the future despite a tough loss. Can the Fever continue their Cinderella run in the playoffs? Next, we're diving into the Unrivaled League and their interest in Caitlin Clark. Unrivaled president addresses Caitlin Clark's potential participation amidst injury concerns. With Caitlin Clark sidelined for the remainder of the 2025 WNBA season due to lingering groin and ankle injuries, the conversation has turned to her potential involvement in other leagues, specifically the Unrivaled 3x3 Women's Basketball League. Despite declining an offer to play in Unrivaled last season, the league, now boasting a $340 million valuation after a recent funding round, remains keen on securing top talent. Unrivaled President Alex Bazzell clarified the current status of discussions with Clark, stating, "There's no current dialogue taking place right now." However, he emphasized the league's consistent interest. "Everyone knows that we want the best players. Everyone knows that if they're interested, we always have spots." This statement suggests that while no active negotiations are underway, the door remains open for Clark should she choose to explore options outside the WNBA. Many observers believe Clark's injury-plagued WNBA season might influence her decision-making for the upcoming offseason, potentially making Unrivaled a more attractive proposition. The league's significant financial backing and its desire to feature premier players like Clark position it as a notable player in the women's basketball landscape, raising questions about how this might impact Clark's career trajectory and the broader professional basketball environment. Fans are keenly watching this developing situation, with many hoping Clark will consider Unrivaled to gain valuable experience and potentially avoid future injuries. The league's growing valuation and ambition are generating considerable excitement within the basketball community. Could a stint in Unrivaled be the key to Clark's long-term health? Finally, we're talking MVP, as A'ja Wilson makes her case undeniable. A'ja Wilson's MVP campaign, dominance unchallenged with Clark sidelined. The Las Vegas Aces are on an unstoppable 15-game winning streak, solidifying their status as the WNBA's dominant force, and at the heart of their success is A'ja Wilson, who is making an undeniable case for the MVP award. In a commanding 80-66 victory over the Chicago Sky, Wilson delivered an MVP-caliber performance, scoring 31 points, grabbing 11 rebounds, and adding crucial defensive plays with 4 steals and 3 blocks. Her efficiency, shooting 12 of 20 from the field, further cemented her status as the league's premier player. While Angel Reese was suspended for the first half, Wilson and the Aces, Big Three, with Jackie Young scoring 20 points and Chelsea Gray adding 13, showcased their depth and synergy, overwhelming the Sky despite multiple double-digit scorers. This win positions the Aces strongly for a top playoff seed, with potential to extend their streak further. The MVP race has seen Wilson's odds dramatically shorten to -400, with Caitlin Clark's injury removing her main competitor. Wilson's consistent dominance throughout the season leaves little doubt that she is on track to secure her second MVP title, reinforcing her legacy as the league's undisputed superstar. Basketball analysts and fans alike are hailing A'ja Wilson's MVP-worthy season, with many considering the award a foregone conclusion. The Las Vegas Aces' incredible winning streak is drawing widespread admiration, highlighting their formidable presence in the league. Will A'ja Wilson's MVP season lead the Aces to a championship? That's all the news for today, but stick around for our lightning round recap. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Caitlin Clark's injury spark debate about athlete mileage, the Indiana Fever defy the odds to make the playoffs, the Unrivaled League keeping tabs on Clark, and A'ja Wilson solidifying her MVP status. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your sports news, hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next upload, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.